बेवापसी का जश्न मनाएं। 5 LTE लाइफ का नेटवर्क। नया बेल इन्वर्टर रेफ्रिजरेटर जो बिजली बचाए बेहिसाब, कूलिंग करे लाजवाब, जिसे हर कोई करे दिल से कबूल, क्योंकि ये है परफेक्ट कॉम्बिनेशन वाला बेल इन्वर्टर कूल जो 100 वोल्ट्स पर भी स्टार्ट हो और करे बेहतरीन कूलिंग, और जिसकी जापानीज इन्वर्टर टेक्नोलॉजी बचाए 50% तक बिजली का बिल और रखे आपको चिल। बेल इन्वर्टर कूल सेविंग्स वाला फ्रिज। बेल, चेंज योर लाइफ।
10 में से 9 डेंटिस्ट का इंतखाब सेंसोडाइन।
With a lot of name, and who calls the shots?
I think the international tag needs to go out the window, and you play as a team. They're playing as equals in this 11 for the Rajsahi Kings, but again, it's all about the different roles. Momino will open the batting; he's an opening player, and then Samit Mittal will be number 4. So the way they approach the innings is totally different. Someone like Momino will be thinking, and I think his role is to bat the majority of the overs and really. This is a good piece of timing. Man comes round, and a good piece of fielding as well. Jiva Mendes. And so will play to his strengths, but when there's a fall of a wicket, he then has to just rein it in a bit, and the bigger hitters, the more powerful players will come in and be more positive as he bats through the overs. Not necessarily he won't fall behind the 8 ball because he can play all around the wicket.
I just felt he was in two minds. Again, trying to work it around on the onside because the big gap there. Got to eye those gaps to get those doubles going. So, yeah. Inside edge, lucky.
He's a very risky player, is the Samit Patel, so always trying to time the ball through the gaps. Whippy. That sometimes creates that little inside edge you're talking about and gap between bat and pad. And we've seen that he's missed it on a few occasions because he's so deep in the crease.
Yeah, tough one to do when you know the ball is skidding onto you. These left-arm spinners have caused a lot of damage throughout the tournament. They're still doing it. Plays a lot square of the wicket. Yeah, he likes it. And can actually accelerate when needed. We've seen that in Chittagong.
Hits it straight to the man. The pressure's building. 4 dot balls. This is when you just need to maybe just see out the over. And he does that, and he goes and gets 1. And he keeps strike and also a little bit of pressure. End of the 7th, 52 for 2.
कर फखर अपने हीरोज पर, सलाहियत वो जो मजबूर कर गई कि पुकारा जाए। एशियन ब्रेडमैन स्टाइल वो जिसे अपनाने को आज भी सब तरसते हैं। क्रिकेट में बेनजीर ज़हीर, दुनिया में वतन का नाम किया ऊंचा। ज़हीर अब्बास जो वतन का मान बढ़ाता है, वही सच्चा साथ कहलाता है।
Cool and Cool brings you baby wipes, keeping your baby germ-free. For that extra protection and extra happiness. Be clean with Cool and Cool baby wipes.
अब कार में 1 साल मुफ्त तब्दीली की गारंटी के साथ वोल्टा जुगाड़ का तोड़।
Not putting up enough runs batting first, so yeah, chase would be the other option, but then now you've got 162 to look after.
There were 4 dot balls and then there was a single. Retained the strike and another dot ball. Samit Patel need to get off strike.
Let's see who's there to come. Their 11 is like this. Rakibul, yes, Franklin, Sammy, Miraz, Farhad, they bat deep. And I don't know, I've been saying it since morning. Franklin did get some big runs in the finishing of overs. You feel Umar Akmal would have been a better proposition because they need specialist batsmen. He's got him. That's a soft dismissal. Well, got bowled, and I guess this is what happens when your partner's been at the non-strikers for a long time.
And soon your question will be answered about who will come in next. Fall of the wicket. Momino, as you said, it hadn't had strike in a while. Maybe 6-7 balls and the captain's elated. Animal picks up a wicket, caught and bowled. Frustration, he had to try and get off strike or score. He's gone for 16, it's 53 for 3.
आज ही अपनी 30 दिन से बंद भारत सिम वापस लगाएं और पाएं 3000 भारत मिनट्स, 3000 SMS और 3000 MBs लाइटिंग तेज इंटरनेट पूरे 60 दिन के लिए। तो अभी भारत सिम वापस लगाएं, 3733 मिलाएं और भारत पे वापसी का जश्न मनाएं। भारत LTE, लाइफ का नेटवर्क।
बचत जो आपके लिए कर रहा है हमारे एसी विद इन्वर्टर टेक्नोलॉजी। पेल इन्वर्टर एयर कंडीशनर, सेविंग्स वाला एसी। पेल, चेंज योर लाइफ।
ओरिएंट का सबसे बड़े इंडो यूनिट वाला डीसी इन्वर्टर हीट एंड कूल एयर कंडीशनर, ठंड में पुरसुकून गर्माहट, कुछ बड़ा सोच। ओरिएंट।
Well, the new batsman here, Raqib Ul Hasan, he's the change that Kings have brought in today in place of injured Raju. 24th match. Strike rate, not in 3 figures, but he can bat.
Yeah, he's more of a stroke maker. He will try and play the big shot if the ball presents itself, but mainly will try and rotate the strike, hit the gaps. With the dot balls and the lack of rotation of strike or scoring opportunities, the next man coming in has to evaluate the conditions quickly. And that's where the pressure tells whether you play a big shot or rotate the strike.
Yeah, he's also probably walked in with a set of instructions from the captain and management. Got to rotate strike. Because every dot ball is taking the required high, almost 9 now. Off the strike and off the mark as well. 8 overs gone, 54 for 3.
Dude, इतनी मेहनत क्यों? ये लो, गुड है।
जब इंटरनेट तेजी से साथ निभाए तो सोच की टेक्नोलॉजी बदल जाए। Telenor 4G।
Cool and Cool brings you baby wipes, keeping your baby germ-free. For that extra protection and extra happiness. Be clean with Cool and Cool baby wipes.
Very important.
Wally wants to pick up another one. And the man that's come on to bowl is a wicket taker. Taizul Islam.
Being told Barisal scored 81 in their mid-overs, 7 to 15. Lost 2 wickets in that. We've got to replicate that. He almost overran that.
Well, he did. He's gone well past the ball. And a bit of a slip and a slide. This is the caught and ball. Yeah, just closing the face. The last moment, looking to play square of the wicket. And the bottom end squeezing down on it. Comfortable catch. Doesn't go quickly. And they're all smiles.
Balls, 16 runs for Patel, Samit Patel. He can accelerate very quickly, provided he stays there, forms a partnership with Raqib Ul Hasan. to really strike the ball hard. Two is the call from Rakibul. Samit says no.
Yeah, really slowing it down are the Barisal Bulls in terms of their bowling and also some good captaincy from Mushfiq. He's getting a good blend from either end. And is just slowly continuing to apply that pressure on the next man, not necessarily these two, on the men to come in. Because the more they bowl and the more pressure they apply, the next man has less time to evaluate the condition. Now it's 10 dot balls in a row.
They're early for post-match. Required now 9.5. If they don't win this, Kings, then they've got to beat Chittagong Vikings in their last match. And also probably hope that the remaining two games for Rangpur, who are also fighting for number 4, don't win any.
Nine overs gone is 59 for 3.
आज ही अपनी 30 दिन से बंद भारत सिम वापस लगाएं और पाएं 3000 भारत मिनट्स, 3000 SMS और 3000 MBs लाइटिंग तेज इंटरनेट पूरे 60 दिन के लिए। तो अभी भारत सिम वापस लगाएं, 3733 मिलाएं और भारत पे वापसी का जश्न मनाएं। भारत LTE, लाइफ का नेटवर्क।
क्रिस्टल क्लियर पिक्चर क्वालिटी के साथ 43 इंच ओरिएंट LED TV 35,999 रुपए में। ओरिएंट।
Almost halfway through, 9 overs bowled, 59 for 3. Sure, Sammy and company would feel that given probably 20 extra. That last over was crucial, 17 of it. Makes a lot of difference, that 150 mark, and then crossing 160 as well. From a bowler who had very good 3 overs, by the way, Farhad.
Rakibul and Samit Patel, their partnership is 9 balls for the 6 runs. Current run rate of 6. Required run rate creeping into the 10s. 26 dot balls bowled, and Samit Patel has taken 10 of those. Quick call for 2, but Samit, he's not interested.
Yeah, 10 balls too short of 2 overs. I mean, you're virtually leaving your side to chase a total in 18, if you want to look at it that way. But without being too harsh with Samit Patel, keeping in mind what the conditions are, the pressure that's on you as a player who needs to execute, especially in a game like this. You probably, if can hear us, probably come and say, hey, you take the bat.
Well, in this situation, he cannot afford to get out with the amount of dot balls that he's consumed. He can only stay there until the 20th over and make it count. Because to eat up about 21 dot balls and give it away, his teammates and the coaching staff wouldn't be happy with that. So now he's got a platform. He's been there the longest. He's allowed to play his natural game because he's in.
"26 balls since the boundary. Bulls are doing well. Will they go for 2? No, Samit says no. You just feel somewhere that one of them is going to lose the ball. Probably Rocky will try a big hit to extract a boundary from somewhere and probably cause damage by losing a wicket. Because 27 balls for a boundary. You need boundaries. You can't get to 162 to win.
Barisal had 15 4s, 7 6s in that 161, as you said. And he's content in picking up the singles as Samit Patel. And so, as we spoke about, maybe he realizes that he's the man that's going to have to be there until the end. But it's okay for him to take a few dot balls here and there if he's able to convert it at 150% strike rate later on in the innings.
Come on, lads. Come on, boys.
To try to stop that single. 5 of it, 64 for 3 and halfway through. But this could be the moment where some instructions come from the dugouts. Strategic timeout moment.
कर फखर अपने हीरोज पर। दुनिया ने देखा पाकिस्तान का एक और शाहकार। तुमने स्क्वॉश की दुनिया को फतह किया कई बार। कौम का फख्र बने जान शेर खान। जो वतन का मान बढ़ाता है वही सच्चा साथ कहलाता है।
Chase of 161, there's going to have to be some boundaries, and Mominul got it going. Oh, with Sohan here, we're playing some fantastic shots. Getting on with it, some sweep shots for Mominul. He's very good behind square on either side of the wicket, and then Rabi, he gets involved. First wicket, went all round it. And Sabir Rahman, their talisman, came to the crease. Oh yes, played some wonderful shots, then forcing the game, and a good catch by Dawid Milan. At this point, the Barisal Bulls are fighting. They're fighting hard. Samit Patel has come and shown some good wrist work, both sides of the wicket, and then a little bit of pressure told as a Mominul Haq and a return catch to Animal to end his innings. Match summary to this point: Barisal Bulls excellent. They were put into bat 161 for 4, 56 from Dawid Milan, 43 from Fazal, and now the Rajsahi Kings are 64 for 3. They need 98 runs from 60 balls.
खाला की बिरयानी
जैन तो पूरी प्लेट चट कर देता है। बल्कि उस दिन मैं बिरयानी बनाने लगी तो बोला आप पकाएं, मैं वीडियो इंटरनेट पे लगाऊंगा। और अब इसमें डालेंगे
सिर्फ एक चुटकी हल्दी।
एक चुटकी हल्दी।
गुड हो गया।
ग्रेट हो गया।
जब इंटरनेट तेजी से साथ निभाए तो सोच की टेक्नोलॉजी बदल जाए। टेलीनॉर 4G।
मुल्क भर के मारूफ डेंटिस्ट का सेंसोडाइन पे मुकम्मल एतमाद क्यों?
मैं कॉन्फिडेंट हूँ कि सेंसोडाइन काम करता है।
जब मुझे सेंसिटिविटी होती है तो फिर मैं भी सेंसोडाइन इस्तेमाल करती हूँ।
आसानी से साबित किया जा सकता है कि ये काम करता है। पेशेंट्स हमें खुद आके बताते हैं कि उनका दांतों में ठंडा गर्म लगना बंद हो।
सेंसोडाइन को मैंने खुद इस्तेमाल किया और बहुत इफेक्टिव पाया, और पेशेंट भी हमारे बताते हैं कि इस्तेमाल के बाद वो तकलीफ में बहुत बेहतरी महसूस करते हैं।
Shower gel gently cleanses your skin for beautiful, refreshing and glowing skin.
Welcome again to match number 36 of BPL Edition 4. And here we are, Rajsahi Kings versus the Barisal Bulls. The Kings need 98 runs of 60 balls, 10 overs remain. Thisara Pereira into the attack. Welcome again, Danny Morrison.
Hello, Samanoi. Yeah, it's a little challenge on their hands here because suddenly they find themselves an asking rate of a little under 10s when they've got 40 off the first 4. The game changes dramatically when you lose a set batsman. Muminal, well, they got 16, but it took him 16 balls to get there. Now we've got Raqibul Hassan and Samit Patel. Lost the left-hand, right-hand combination, which is very handy for the batting side. It's to rotate things and ask the bowlers to change their lines and captains to adjust the field, all those bits and bobs. Now we've got experienced old head of Pereira with ball in hand. Good sensible stuff, nudge it around. Just had the timeout, the drinks break, if you like. Key time for the batting side, which tends, in recent history, certainly in BPL 4, to lose a wicket straight after the break.
Yes, the run rate now creeping over 10, the required run rate, and it's been over 5 overs since the last boundary, thanks to the stats guru, and this has been an interesting inclusion to the team. Raqibul Hassan. It's been quite a few years since the last time he played for the national team.
Straight out, captain wants it and gobbles it. 4th one down now for the Rajsahi Kings. The Bulls being spoilers here. And there is a wicket straight after the strategic timeout.
Yes, exactly what you were talking about. Thisara Pereira just brought into the attack, and this is what he does. Raqibul, this was an opportunity for him to make it big and probably contend for the national team again. Here's another established national team member, Mushfiqur Rahim, the skipper of the Barisal Bulls, taking an easy catch. Raqibul's out for 9 off 13, and the Kings are 68 for 4.
आज ही अपनी 30 दिन से बंद भारत सिम वापस लगाएं और पाएं 3000 भारत मिनट्स, 3000 SMS और 3000 MBs लाइटिंग बेस इंटरनेट पूरे 60 दिन के लिए। तो अभी भारत सिम वापस लगाएं, 3733 मिलाएं और भारत पे वापसी का जश्न मनाएं। भारत LTE, लाइफ का नेटवर्क।
10 में से 9 डेंटिस्ट का इंतखाब सेंसोडाइन।
Center, yeah.
Tall, strapping figure of James Franklin is out in the middle at number 6 again. And last night, against the Camilla-Vicks, batting first though, they got 44 not out to this guy, Franklin. And he's got to do it again tonight, but this time in a chasing cause of a target to track down. Only managed to muster 124 last night. 11 done, it's 68 for 4 here.
Dude, इतनी मेहनत क्यों? ये लो। गुड है।
जब इंटरनेट तेजी से साथ निभाए तो सोच की टेक्नोलॉजी बदल जाए। Telenor 4G. Here's the Kings supporters trying to make the most of whatever they get. at the moment. Music in between the overs, and hoping that Shamit Patel, along with Franklin and the others to come, do something. And this is his one man who's coming up next, batted up with the helmet on, Mehdi Miraj.
Now, two overseas pros in the centre at the moment. A little squirt will allow Franklin to get on strike now. And not on. Just not on. He's trying to fetch it from outside off stump. There's an extra bit of bounce. And he's missed the opportunity. Thursday night, ladies' night in the house here at Sri Bangla National. Time for Franklin to knuckle down and try and get his side up over the line here in match 36. To settle in, and suddenly that asking rate is at 10.73 now. Creeps up very quickly with the odd dot ball here and a single only at the start of the over. Gets off the mark now. Shamit Patel, 22 from 25.
Yes, and it's been a while since the last boundary. Surely looking forward to a boundary, including the crowd. Nicely tucked away. Mushfiqur Rahim ensuring they don't get more than one. Making sure that his fielders are up on the toes.
Well, they've had some pretty up and down encounters, have the Kings. They've tasted gold against the Dhaka Dynamites on 2 occasions. They have played, the big boys have the Kings. At the moment, these two old senior pros who play on the English county circuit, happy to noodle singles. There's one to go in the 12th. Shamit Patel looks around, checks the field. Can ill afford to do anything rash at this stage.
Oh, almost the ball did not get rid of the hand. 4 runs off the over. 72 for 4. Rajsahi Kings of 12.
आज ही अपनी 30 दिन से बंद भारत सिम वापस लगाएं और पाएं 3000 भारत मिनट्स, 3000 SMS और 3000 MBs लाइटिंग तेज इंटरनेट पूरे 60 दिन के लिए। तो अभी भारत सिम वापस लगाएं, 3733 मिलाएं और भारत पे वापसी का जश्न मनाएं। भारत LTE, लाइफ का नेटवर्क।
अल खैर का 5-star फॉर्म लाइफ टाइम गारंटी के साथ। जिंदगी अपनी गुजर जाएगी और
and couldn't release the ball. Otherwise, James Franklin, the Kiwi, could have been in danger.
He's got the wrong dancing shoes on as well, Cinnamon. Last 21 scoring shots have been singles. How's that for a stat? I was going to say make it 22. Extraordinary. It's time for Miss Umbreen again.
Yes, Mr. Danny, I have here with me the chairman of BPL Governing Council, Mr. Afzalur Rahman Sinha. Hello, sir. How are you?
Fine, thank you very much.
It's been a hectic schedule of BPL 2016. So how much of the rest are the administrators getting?
Well, see, we try to come when we really have to come, but some of our people, they're here all the day, throughout the day. They have to be here because, you know, to take care of the whole thing. Someone has to be here. So we have some people who stay there the whole day. We come sometime and we go, but we also come, spend a lot of time here. We have to.
Well, we are heading to the final week of AKS BPL 2016. So any special plans you've got regarding this phase?
Well, Special plan means like the finals, it will be a lot more crowded than what we have today.
Yes.
And we are planning to have some more fun before and after the match. You'll see when we have it.
We're looking forward to see such crowd and fan following, of course, here who loves cricket, of course, here in Bangladesh. So your thoughts on the television production so far?
Yeah, it's good. We're happy with that.
You're happy with that. So are we. Well, thank you very much, sir, for talking to us. And thank you. Well, that was the chairman of BPL Governing Council. An exciting match is going there on the ground. So let me take you all back to the home.
Finally a boundary. After 7 overs, courtesy of Samar Patel. Down to third man. Thickish outside edge. He'll take it though, Samar Patel. Half an over to go. Hustling here for 2, it's not on. Thought about it. Had to think better of it.
Yeah, the boundary was off Samit Patel's bat eventually. Sara Pereira on the other end, the bowler, has been quite expensive. Even his best figures, that's 2 for 31, he did go for some.
Tweaking the field here from Pereira. Left-handed Franklin on. He wants his man on the drop kick to come a little bit squarer. Mid-wicket as well. Come round. He's hustling in the move. Didn't arrive. And he's cueing this one, Franklin, for a cheeky single. Changes of pace. He just says that there to Samar Patel. Got 7 off 5. 1 to go in the 13th. Asking rate now creeping up over 11.5 rather.
Flicks it there. 8 of the over, 80 for 4 the Kings of 13.
खाला की बिरयानी
जैन तो पूरी प्लेट चट कर देता है बल्कि उस दिन मैं बिरयानी बनाने लगी तो बोला आप पकाएं मैं वीडियो इंटरनेट पे लगाऊंगा और अब इसमें डालेंगे
सिर्फ 1 चुटकी हल्दी
1 चुटकी हल्दी
गुड हो गया
ग्रेट हो गया
जब इंटरनेट तेजी से साथ निभाए तो सोच की टेक्नोलॉजी बदल जाए Telenor 4G.
Monday the 5th is a complete day off. Eliminator first up, third place fourth in the qualifier, first and second. So if you finish up the top there, you get an opportunity. Look at that, the winner of the eliminator versus the loser of the qualifier. So you finish up the top there, first and second, you get that life as per with the Indian Premier League. Here comes Kamral Rabi. There's that little flick around the corner again from Samit Patel. He wants to, but Franklin says no. And then the final is a week tomorrow. Friday the 9th. They'll know that.
Yeah, perfect.
These chaps sideline on the comfy seats. It's board members, directors, the Bangladesh Cricket Board. Kicking back with a cup of tea. Taking it easy. Almost up to 12 and over. Is the asking rate for the Kings now.
Good shot. Eyeing the gap there. The sweeper there. Easily back for 2. Yes, I think the Bulls, along with the Victorians, if they win the rest of the 2 matches from here on, it will be quite a race for the 4th place as well. So there's not only a fight for the qualifier, there's a good race for the eliminator as well.
Lovely change of pace. from Cameron Ruby. Pulled it right back to about 118 Ks. A Rangpur Riders, the double R's, and the Rajsahi Kings. And it also depends what the Titans do their next match. But yeah, a little congestion there around positions 3, 4 and 5. So have the final play out of who finishes in the top 4.
It was a half volley and wide, up and over the cover region, and easy couple for James Franklin again. And even after this too, they do bat quite deep in the order, the Rajsahi Kings. We've seen Farhad Reza and Mehdi Miraj getting 40s each, and we all know what Darren Sammy is capable of.
Yeah, the captain. Due in at 7 then, you're right, Miraz and Fahad. And even Mohammed Sami. Will the Willow. He gets a crack and gets in. I hope it doesn't come to that. The asking rate has crept over a dozen for the Kings. Guys will catch it for a moment. It might be just off the pad. We'll have to wait for their confirmation. Yeah, thank you, Mr. Latu.
Yes, piston short of the deck. Not much bounce. He did miss out, Franklin. Yeah, did not pitch in line. Getting the field all set up, and Shamit Patel maybe eyeing a boundary over here.
Slashed away, but there is cover. Completes the 14th. That's that Aussie number. 87 for 4 here.
आज ही अपनी 30 दिन से बंद भारत सिम वापस लगाएं और पाएं 3000 भारत मिनट्स, 3000 SMS और 3000 MBs लाइटिंग तेज इंटरनेट पूरे 60 दिन के लिए। तो अभी भारत सिम वापस लगाएं, 3733 मिलाएं और भारत पे वापसी का जश्न मनाएं। भारत LTE, लाइफ का नेटवर्क।
बचत जो आपके लिए कर रहा है हमारे AC विद इन्वर्टर टेक्नोलॉजी। पेल इन्वर्टर एयर कंडीशनर, savings wala AC. Pell, change your life.
Rajsahi Kings to chase the required runs against the Barisal Bulls, and Ryan Emrit has taken a wicket, has been brought back into the attack by Mushfiqur Rahim, the captain, doing all the talking with his bowler all the way. He has 14 runs of his 2, wouldn't mind. He's got the wicket and looking for more.
No surprises there from Mushfiqur Rahim. Bring back one of your strikers. Knock over Shamit Patel here. They'd be absolutely delighted, the Bulls. There's the challenge of pride and not finishing last in BPL 4. Emrit to Shamit. The deception of it all. Long on his back there. Man at mid-wicket on the fence, and a drop kick man at deep backward square. Just holds it back a little bit. Not a cutter so much, just a slide of the fingers. Just holds it back a little bit, right, Emrit. Each delivery that passes without scoring off, the asking rate climbs just that much more. Third man finally go. How about another little wrist slower one? Yeah, it was. And luckily, enough of a miss hit from Shamit Patel.
Yes, they do have to go for the boundaries here. with a fair share of batting to come. There's Shamit Patel eyeing that region. Not enough, thankfully enough, otherwise could have got the fielder.
Yeah, it's a smaller side of the square because of the pitch position. Here at Mirpur tonight, back towards the changing rooms, the dugouts for Shamit Patel. Muttering to himself, he's missed out, probably feels there, should have hoisted it away into the stands. Time for Rad Emmett to come right arm round to the left-handed Franklin. Men on the boundary on the leg side. Up and over, he's just chipped this. And again, fortunate to find a little bit of a gap out there and no fielder, because cover sweeping on the boundary was coming in. But it also hands the strike back to Patel, who's 32 from 34, needs to get a wriggle on here. Franklin having a chat and a bit of a how's your father with the bowler Rad Emirates.
Good delivery there. Good Yorker by Rad Emirates, following the batsman. Shamit Patel looked for room, but well followed by Rad Emirates. We're all wondering if Darren Sammy should have pushed himself up the order, especially with the run rate hiking up and above 13 required per over and almost reaching 14 required per over.
Drags it around and gets 4. Much needed from Shamit Patel and for the Kings. Bit of glove love with Franklin. Desperate for that because the asking rate's well into the 13s now.
Yes, Taijul Islam, the fielder there in long on. Not enough for him. Couldn't save the boundary there. Not happy with himself. Didn't get the middle of the bat. Still got the boundary. Wide. Finds the gap over the cover region. There's a sweeper in the deep. Easily back for 2. 8 of the over. 95 for 4. Rajsahi Kings of 15.
इतनी मेहनत क्यों? ये लो। गुड है।
जब इंटरनेट तेजी से साथ निभाए तो सोच की टेक्नोलॉजी बदल जाए। टेलीनॉर 4G।
क्रिस्टल क्लियर पिक्चर क्वालिटी के साथ 43 इंच ओरिएंट LED TV 35,999 रुपए में। ओरिएंट।
Taking that dip. This is complete turnaround of events. Still needing 67 runs in 30 balls. The Rajsahi Kings have made it difficult for themselves after a start where they feel that they could cruise to that target. This man has marshaled his troops exceedingly well. Been meticulous with his field placing. He's been changing his bowlers well, and they've managed to contain the run scoring. Even Franklin, who normally gives the ball a bit of a clout, has been contained. 9 of 12. Shamit Patel is just starting to race on. Going to be Pereira.
Ball. Oh, Pereira fits that.
Well, first ball up, they need it. They need it. The 100 has come up. 101 now. Look at that. Just short pitch. Easy as they come. Eases a lot of the pressure that's been building up.
Picked up from where he left off yesterday, James Franklin. Little pick up, a little drop kick over backward square leg. Between 7 and 15, the Bulls got 81 runs. The Rajsahi Kings just 46. So playing catch up now with half a dozen.
Just readjusting his field. Don't see anybody moving around. Yeah, it's just the deep mid wicket coming a little bit to his left. Little squarer.
That's a full toss. It's hit to that man. Well, he placed him pretty well, so saved 3 runs at least if it didn't go wide of him.
Come on, Jimmy. Full toss, buddy. Could have hit it anyway on the onside. Hit it straight to the man. There it is. The key there, it was very low full toss, so the elevation was what was lacking, but well fielded by Jitan Mendes in the deep. Samit Patel, 38 of 37. Are you going to make some of those dot balls count? Changes in the field to the right-hander. Backward point, and a man going to a very, very square cover. Oh, you could just call him a deep cover. It's not even a sweeper. 3 men behind square on the offside point. A very square point, and then a very fine point. So you'd say third man is up in the circle. Long on, a man at cow and square leg. Acres of space on the onside.
And that's a good one. Just back of length. Makes the batsman wait. Just ensures that he can't go forward or back. All he can do is dive it away for a single. But Patel will feel a little more comfortable now that Franklin started to go, because lovely little one out of the back of the hand. That's what made the batsman not allow the batsman to play his shots using the pace.
A little discussion between the two batsmen, and also Mushfiq having a discussion with Tushara Pereira. 59 of 27. It's not totally out of reach. An over of 18 to 20 will get you back in the game pretty quickly. And now, what's the plan to the left-hander? Man from deep backward square leg comes into the circle. 2 men in the deep on the offside. And then just 2 men on the onside. A deep cow, a long off, a long on, a man at sweeper, and a deep point. That tells me very wide outside off stump. Has to be. There's only 3 men on the onside. Where's it going to go?
Oh, he's trying to go across and try to play it away on that onside. Because of those wide open spaces. The thought process was okay. The implementation left a little to be desired. But all credit to the bowler for keeping that line going.
He finds the funny side of it. Perhaps because third man is up in the circle, he could have guided that through there and maybe picked up 4. But decided to go right across onto off stump and try and hit it through the onside.
Oh, that's a Yorker targeted, and he has to dig it out. Bowled well, because under pressure from the batsman trying to do things before he starts to deliver his ball, try to upset his rhythm. But equally well done by Pereira, spearing in that Yorker, and had to take that out. Containment, I think, more than anything else.
9 off it. Ball to go. Get the field right. A 6, 3 singles and a dot ball. Here we go. Samit Patel.
Slow one. Saw him coming, making room for himself. And the batsman did well to just, even though he backed away, he extended his arms and got the 4 runs. After 16, 108 for 4.
अपने हीरोज पर मायूसी को दिया सबसे बड़ा ब्रेक। हिम्मत की क्यू से सब स्टेबल से सब परचम ले गए बुलंदी पर, समेट ली तमाम पाकिस्तान की मोहब्बत। मोहम्मद यूसुफ, जो वतन का मान बढ़ाता है वही सच्चा साथ कहलाता है।
तब्दीली की गारंटी, पेशेंट डिस्चार्ज, बैटरी फुल चार्ज।
ओरिएंट का सबसे बड़े इंडो यूनिट वाला डीसी इन्वर्टर हीट एंड कूल एयर कंडीशनर, ठंड में पुरसुकून गर्माहट, कुछ बड़ा सोच। ओरिएंट।
Get the muscles going, get the biceps going, because they're going to need all of them. 54 runs off 24 balls. Oh, the Manhattan ran out of some bricks in the middle between the 6th over and the 14th over. Couldn't build the building. Then all of a sudden, bang, got 13, 14.
54 runs needed of 24. Still gettable, as Eddie was saying, but now the bowlers have got to